Danmachi Season 4, Part 2, Episode 4. And in this episode, we see the party, Aisha and the other ones trying to go and save Belle. We see them struggling in the 26th floor, trying to get to the 27th floor, where supposedly they think Belle is. And we see that they are struggling with different type of monsters that are not supposed to be there in the 26th floor. And yeah, that makes me think about a couple of things. The first one is how are they going to save Bill if they are struggling there in the 26th floor, battling 27th floor monsters? I mean, they think Bill is in the 27th floor, but they don't know that Bill is actually 10 floors lower in the 37th floor. Yeah, that makes me wonder how they will fare because they are struggling right now, and I mean, we see that they are not doing that well. I mean, I guess you can say it is also because they are exhausted. You gotta give that to them because maybe if they were in full health, full of energy, they would have not been struggling right now in the 26th floor. Yeah, I guess now that I think about it, you have to think of that. But at the same time, it is not like they're going to heal suddenly when they get to the 27th or 37th floor. I don't think that is going to happen unless external forces come and help them and heal them and stuff like that, which is actually possible because we see in this episode that a safe team is coming to rescue them. We see that there are now a couple of people in the 25th floor, if I'm not mistaken, where the entrance to the lower floor is. And yeah, let's see if they are successful. Maybe they're going to meet Aisha and the other ones when they are about to die. I can perfectly see that happening, when Aisha and the others are about to die. Suddenly here comes the rescue team to help them. From the side of Belle and Ryu, we didn't see that much except like the same that we saw in the last episode, in where Belle is basically now trying to cover up for Ryu because now it is Ryu's turn to sleep. I don't know if Belle is actually giving Ryu a lot more time to sleep, more than the 5 minutes. But yeah, we see Ryu remembering her past familia, the Estrella familia, and how they were betrayed, how they were preparing to go to the mission before they got betrayed. And yeah, she's having nightmares. And Belle is actually really funny because he thinks Ryu is actually having nice and, warm dreams, not realizing that she's actually having a nightmare. I found that actually really funny. But yeah, we see again how Belle is basically trying to stand his ground, trying to scare the school chief away because he doesn't want to alert other school chief that he's fighting a school chief. So yeah, I mean, they're still in a tense situation. I don't know how their situation is going to improve. I mean, they cannot heal, they cannot do anything at all, they cannot move because if they move, maybe the school chief or other monsters will hear them, or maybe the entrance is cut off and they cannot get out. But yeah, now I'm questioning myself, what are they going to do? Are they going to stay there and just, I don't know, accept their fate or basically wait until they heal, which I think will take a long time? Or will they move? Will they go into the 38th floor or to some other place? But like I said already, if that is the case, there are a couple of questions that arise. For example, will they be able to avoid monsters? Is the entrance to where they are cut off? Will they have enough energy, enough, I guess you can say, vitality to move? So yeah, a couple of questions arise if they are going to move. But I mean, I said multiple times already, but they are definitely in a really tough situation. We also see again Boris in this episode, and to be honest, I thought he was dead. I actually didn't thought he survived because, I mean, the last season, or I should say part one, I don't know, made me think that he was dead, but I guess he was still alive. And he told the party at first that Bill was basically dead. I mean, I don't blame him. The way he saw Bale just laying there on the floor, I mean, anyone would think that he's actually dead. So yeah, I mean, I don't blame him. He saw Bale fight the Juggernaut. He saw him get destroyed by the Juggernaut. So yeah, and I mean, the party was actually really down. They didn't want to believe that Bale was actually dead, especially Lili. I mean, she was really trying to deny that Bale was actually dead. She didn't know what to think, what to do. And later on, Aisha, being the leader that she is, she questioned again Boris, telling him to tell basically the full details of everything that happened. Just the details, no interpretation, no pessimistic view or anything like that, just the pure details. And then when he told the details, the party of the mood went up because they thought that Belle was not dead after all. Which, I mean, I guess it makes sense because they think Belle will not die that easily. So yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense a little bit that they actually believe in Belle. But I guess the big question is, how will they find out that Belle is not actually in the 27th floor, because that is going to be big when they realize that he's not actually in the 27th floor. How will they realize that? Because yeah, I mean, who is gonna tell them? The mermaid? I see her as the only possibility of her telling them, because otherwise I don't see how they will come to the realization. Or I guess maybe they will see the big hole in the floor leading down to the 37th floor, and they will come to the realization that Belle and you basically fell down there. Yeah, now that I think about it, I think that is probably how they will figure out that Belle actually survived and is down there in the deep floors. It is one of those things. Either the mermaid tells them or they figure it out because they see a big hole in the floor. So yeah. Another big part of the episode was focused around on Welf. He basically told the party that he was going to craft or swordsmith or blacksmith or whatever you want to call it, a new magical sword with the items that he had. He had a mini furnace, he had the fire dagger, fire sword, the last chance to use it. He used it to basically lit up the furnace. Like I said already, he also had the material, adamantite. I think it was the material he mentioned. And yeah, I mean, now he has to be protected in order to basically craft this magical sword, which I guess in a way is going to make them a little bit stronger, because maybe this magic sword that he will make is going to be strong enough to basically one hit all the monsters or something like that. But yeah, now the party has to protect them, and yeah, I mean, let's see if the trade-off is worth it. But yeah, that is everything that happened in the episode. A lot of action from beginning to end. This is going to be the theme throughout part 2 of the 4th season. You know, the drama, the wild ride of emotions, and all those sort of things. Definitely expect more episodes like this throughout the whole part 2. So yeah, a really great episode. But yeah, that was everything that I wanted to say about the episode review. I hope you enjoyed my review, and I guess I'll see you all in the next episode review.